boy, Big Business, G Parker. Listen, welcome to the Rollin with Big Business show. This is the very first podcast.
You already know.
And I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't rather have done it with nobody else but the big bro right here. We got history. Families got history. So,
Of course.
I just wanted to kick it off by, start a little introductory, talk a little bit, and just get a little feel for it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's get to it. Yeah,
Go
the family history go way back, man. I'm talking grasshopper to a knee high, you know what I mean? But we finally reconnected.
Yeah.
Put the bloodlines together, and now we here.
And I drink
rolling
now?
with Big Business. Of course.
All right, because I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead. Help yourself. Get your drink on.
I'm saying it's late. I worked all day, you know what I'm saying? I had 150 phone calls.
Yeah, well, that's my motto. We stay working, baby. So, we always on the phone.
If we don't work, we don't eat.
That's it. That's it.
What it look like with you? What's going on? So how is during this pandemic, how everything been for you?
Man, everything has been good, man. I just kind of basically been staying in the crib.
Trying to stay safe?
I'm going to stay safe. That's the only way I can do it.
I've been out the whole time. I had COVID twice. I damn near died 3 times.
Well, I got hit once.
I was sick as a dog. But you know what I feel like? I just felt like I was the sacrificial lamb. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel when I'm out here. I know I'm the sacrificial lamb. You know what I'm saying? The way I roll, the things I do. I got so many people's lives in my hand, people on my back, people expecting me to do certain things. Like I stayed in. My man Tony, the closer, had hit me up. Me and Tone talk a lot. And he was like, Gee, I ain't leaving out this crib. You got to stay your ass in the house.
Ain't like me.
Like, I ain't going to lie to you. He was like, you got to stay in your ass, like your ass in the house. I said, bro, all right. So for the first 7, 8 days, truth be told, I felt like I needed that rest. You know what I mean? The whole world had shut down or whatever. I felt like I needed that rest. But on that 11th day,
You was out.
I was in the Winsky, like Monica.
See, I was like Chicken Little, man. It hit me too. And it hit me hard. I mean, It was like, I say 3 nights. I thought I was going to die. I couldn't breathe. I sat up. I was annoyed. I was sitting up watching movies.
Yeah.
I had all the symptoms except for the shortness of breath.
Yeah.
So it made me a believer right away.
Okay, let me tell you what happened to me. So, I was chilling. I had went a long time before I really got wounded. Back in December, everybody thought they was a little sick from it.
Right.
November, December, we all had the symptoms back then. Really didn't know what it was. People just thought they had the flu and whatnot.
Exactly.
So what happened is, over the last few months, when I first came out in the heat of the COVID, I was doing the steam. I was doing the sea moss, like anything you could think of to build your immune system. I was on it.
Yeah, because I hit you about the steam.
Yeah, exactly. So then what had happened was I got cute.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? I took my mask off. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't steaming every day. You know what I'm saying? And next thing I know, man, I was wounded. I'll never forget, my homie ran in the store. We was at my office in Cleveland. And I said, I'm going to run up to the office. I ran to the office. He ran to the pizza joint. And he came back. He bought me 2 slices of pizza and a Tahitian treat. Anybody know anything about a Tahitian treat?
Yeah.
Hey, that thing like syrup. It's the sweetest soda you can ever have.
Exactly.
He bought me 2 slices of pizza and a Tahitian treat. And I opened up the pizza and I took a bite of it. And I couldn't taste it. I'm saying I'm bugging. I couldn't smell it even. I said, I'm bugging. Mind you, I had breakfast. I was fine. By lunchtime, I couldn't taste the pizza. So I took the Tahitian treat. No taste, no nothing. And I'm looking around. The first thing we do, we ain't telling nobody nothing.
Wow.
Right? I'm in the car like this. Listen, I can't tell them nothing. So finally, I said, yo, man. He said, well, I said, man, I can't smell or taste nothing. He's like, man, stop playing, man. My homie didn't. He a trainer. He always grind me about my health and so forth and so on. He a personal trainer. And he was like, gee, man, stop playing. I was like, bro, I'm telling you. So all day they thought it was a joke.
Right.
They really thought that I was just playing, that I could breathe. I mean, I could smell and taste, but it was a joke. So I said to them, we went to a restaurant. I had no appetite whatsoever because now, mentally, from a mental standpoint, it bothers you.
Of course.
You can't smell or taste nothing. You breaking down. You broke down.
And already you thinking, I'm going to check out.
I'm getting ready to check out, right? So now I'm like, damn. So we go to this restaurant now. Anybody know me now? Eat nothing hot. So I kept telling my wife said, you for real? You serious? You can't? So my wife ordered some lobster. And I said, you know what? I said, I'm cool. I ain't really hungry. I'm going to appetite.
Right.
So when the lobster come, I tell the waitress, I said, bring me some hot sauce. So my friends, my wife look at me. The people that know. Man, I dropped that lobster in the hot sauce, let it sit there for a minute. Put it in my mouth, start chewing it and ate it. They said, God damn, this motherfucker can't. He can't
really taste
for real taste nothing for real. And then that night, man, I went to sleep, man. I swear, man, I woke up in the middle of the night. It felt like somebody threw a bucket of water on me.
Oh, yeah, I
My
went down
clothes
that
was
same
soaked.
road.
My clothes was drenched. And I was fatigued. But this the weird part about it. I moved on the day, but I had to be in the bed by 8 at night. Because it's like you got to keep moving, but you got to get your rest.
Of course.
So that your body can recoup.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people, the last thing I was going to do was go to the hospital.
No. Sick people go to the hospital. That's
I'm dying. I let somebody streets kill me. They ain't gonna kill me in there.
Yeah, I ain't going to the hospital either. I called my doctor and everything, and they was like, "No, we're gonna take care of you at home. We don't want you to go to the hospital." I'm like, "Huh?" They're like, "No."
Yeah.
So they had me on all these heavy antibiotics, and like you said, the sweats, man. I was in my bed for like 7 days straight.
Yeah.
My brother was calling me. I wasn't answering the phone.
Yeah.
Everybody thought I checked out.
Yeah.
And my wife was taking care of me, taking showers. I had to get up. She changing sheets. It looked like somebody threw a bucket
of water on it. A lot of people ain't know that.
Chalk line in the street.
Exactly.
That's how I had in the bed.
Yeah,
chalk
yeah,
line
yeah,
from
yeah.
the sweat. You know what I mean?
But you cold and you sweating at the same time.
15 days I went through this.
And I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. I was out here playing with fire. I mean, my mentality is just, I've been through worse. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I attack everything in life. It's like I've been through so much shit. I ain't whatever. However it's gonna go. You know what I mean? Right. And that's just the way I always live. You know what I mean? But it ain't hit me when I got sick. But when people that I knew personally ended up, not sick, they ended up on ventilators. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I didn't want to go to no hospital.
They ended up on ventilators, and it was like, damn, and it made me shook. A couple dudes I knew personally ended up on ventilators, and one of my homies, actually, he passed away. I was just outside talking to him. His brother had passed away maybe a few days prior, and he was like, man, we just discussing his brother, the funeral, so forth and so on. And I'll never forget, he was standing in front of the door, man. He was standing in there with his black sweats on, white tee, standing in front of a black Charge. I said, call me tomorrow, homie. Whatever you need me to do, as far as help, if you need anything for the funeral, let me know. My friend. You know what I mean? I had turkey giveaways. Whatever I do, he show up. He don't ask for nothing. That's what friends do.
Of course.
And he sad part, he just came home. You know what I'm saying? So he was, he was moving and shaking a little bit, just trying to get him acclimated to what was going on. And he would, like I said, he would show up to everything. And he said to me, I said, you cool, bro? He said, yeah. I said, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. Call me tomorrow. And his daughter was like, yo, my pop in the hospital. I'm like, for what? Like, he got the COVID. So immediately I text him, yo, bro, you cool? No response. So his daughter, I said, yo, I text your pop. You know what I mean? This, that, and the third. And, man, she pulled out a picture and showed me her pop, bro. He was, he was just hooked up to stuff. And I'm like, now, mind you, I was just talking to him a few days ago.
Right.
Nothing wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? Even if he got sick, like, did he get that sick in days? Like, what happened?
Yeah, because to take you down is the ventilator.
It's crazy, man.
Same thing happened to one of our homies, Monty G from Tough Crew.
Okay.
SP originator.
Right.
You know what I mean? He just came home, man, and the COVID hit him so hard. Shout out to Monty G. You know what I mean?
Shout out Monty G, Philadelphia legend.
Yeah, he home now. He just came home. But the ventilator, man, it did something to him. Like, it sucked him. His face is sucked down and everything. But he going to get back to himself.
Yeah, I know. Now, I do know two friends of mine that actually, they survived, through the ventilators and all that. And I don't even know if they want me to share the experiences in there. But they basically felt like, you know what I'm saying, they was trying to take him down in that joint. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he shared his experience all on Facebook and 29. He was interviewing him, so I don't.
Yeah, they said they was trying to take him down.
Yeah, I feel good about that we can talk about it because he was already talking about it.
Oh, okay.
When you come out of that issue from having the COVID,
right,
it leaves everybody different.
Exactly.
So has anything?
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
I feel good. I'm
gonna tell you the truth.
I'm fatter, but I'm good.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. So let me finish sharing my experience. So I had to teach a class while I was sick, because I had a group of people fly in from all over the country and spend time with me. And I was on the end of it, but I was wounded. They knew I was wounded, but I still, you know what I mean? And I never forget, I was in one of my 3-story properties, and I walked up the steps to the 3rd floor, and I couldn't breathe. I was out of breath. I walked up. That's when I knew I damn near had everything. Okay. I lost my taste. I lost my smell. I couldn't breathe. Right. I was sick, you know what I mean? But truth be told, I got up the next day and I kept mushing. You know what I mean? I kept mushing. I kept stomping through it. I mean, the Instagram, nobody even knew that I was. A couple people hit me and was like, "Yo, you all right?" Like, they seen it in my eyes. You know, when somebody's sick, you kind of sort of see it in your eyes. So they felt like, what was going on. And I was like, "Yo, man, I was sick." And then I probably lost like 13 pounds in like 2 days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the thing about it is, I'm gonna be honest. Everybody that I know that had it, that lost the weight, it's like with me, like I feel good. Like I'm not even eating the same stuff I was eating. You know what I mean? Like my body's just different. Like it seemed like my body went through like a tragic stage, and now that it recovered, it transformed. It broke down, built back up, and now I just feel like
you got them antibodies.
I'm good. I just feel like I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm taking the sea moss still regularly, black seed, elderberry. You know, all types of stuff that I'm putting in my system. Good stuff that I'm putting.
So
in my system.
So where you getting that sea moss from?
Come on, man. I'm getting it from IKEA sea moss, man. Only person.
IKEA sea moss.
Listen, let me tell you what happened with the sea moss. Everybody around me raving about the sea moss. Oh man, that sea moss this, that sea moss that, right?
Right.
You know, men share secrets. You know what I'm saying?
Of course they do.
So I'm sitting around and I'm like, the sea moss. So I'm laughing, whatever. So my uncle pull up. He said, nephew, I need you. He said, I need to see you. I said, what's up, uncle? He pull up with the bag of sea moss. He said, hey, I got a bag of sea moss for you. I need you to shoot a commercial for this joint. So I'm like, all right. So I take the joint. Yo, IKEA sea moss. Take the sea moss, this, that, and the third. That was it. They know I ain't no health board. They know I wasn't really going to take it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then the COVID hit hard. And then this when the COVID first hit, and everybody was kind of staying in the house when he gave me the sea moss. Nobody really knew that it was hit. Before people started getting sick, we knew it was getting sick and passing. And I never forget, we was in Cleveland, Ohio, and I took the sea moss. Like, you know, I'm trying to keep myself healthy.
Right.
I took the sea moss. Man, look. I took that sea. I couldn't sleep, you heard me? I couldn't sleep, you heard me? You know what I mean?
I can't tell the secrets that you told me,
but
listen, I had to get me a bag too.
Hey, listen. Hey, that sea moss had, listen, when a rocket blasts off, when a rocket blasts off and it's still on the ground at the same time, I said, what? I said, oh my, so now I'm shooting a real sea moss commercial. I said, hold up now. Y'all told me the sea moss was good for you, but you ain't tell me it was good for you. You know what I mean? And then the sea moss was giving me another level of energy. Then it started cutting my fat. You know what I mean? My stamina got up. And I'm telling y'all, honestly, I ain't a gym dude. You know what I mean? I don't really even like walking past the gym. Right, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just not my thing. You know, my wife loved the gym. She tries to get me to go to the gym at 5 a.m., which if I'm my own boss, I don't understand why I got to get up at 4:30, 5 o'clock to go to the gym. I can work out any day, anytime. I can work out 12 in the afternoon if I want. You know what I'm saying? So, but she tries to get me to go to the gym. I'm like, babe, I can't go to the gym at 5. But now it's like, so once I started the sea moss and it started working for me, I had to let people know, listen, champ, you want to get your lady back on track now. Go ahead and get that IKEA sea moss. You know what I mean? So then I told Unc, I said, Unc, it's the texture of it. It's the taste. And he started tweaking it. You know what I mean? First he hit it with cinnamon sea moss. Then he hit it with like right now he got the black seed sea moss blend. So now that's like you getting a 2 for 1.
2 for 1.
He got the elderberry sea moss blend. You know what I mean? Then he got the regular sea moss. So he kind of sort of got something for everybody. But I will say this. It blew up.
Of course.
So it blows up crazy, right? And this is word on everything. Everything I love my uncle to tell you this. I ain't the type, you know me. I like to see somebody capitalize. Like I don't capitalize off of everything. You know what I mean? Whatever I create on my own, I know how to get my own money. So my uncle brought it to me. I genuinely wanted to, and I still, he don't call me. He don't say, can you shoot a commercial? Can you do this for me? He already know by nature, this is what I do because if I discover something that helps somebody, I'm going to put it in the atmosphere immediately.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's who I am, man. One thing about that sea moss, you know, it tweak, you know what I mean? Especially if you stuck in the house with your lady and she thinking about that side, and she thinking about that side piece, because you ain't, you know what I mean? You ain't performing. The lights that came on, the curtain done drawn, and you standing there like this. No, baby. It's your time. It's your time. So now it's like, you know, I'm telling you, yo, listen, man, you want to get your lady back on track, champ. There it is. You know what I mean?
Sea moss.
You can stay out of that. You can stay out of that gas station drinking them little B pills.
Them
little B pills in the gas station. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of that gas station. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Go ahead and get you some of that IKEA sea moss just for the win. And then other people started sharing their experiences like, yo,
now everybody's selling
it worked.
sea moss.
And everybody's selling sea moss. And this is the kicker. People was already selling sea moss before Unc brought it to me. My thing was, I don't want to eat nothing that somebody is mixing up. So when it came to him, I knew he folks. I said he ain't going. You know what I mean? And that was that. You know what I mean? And my thing is, a lot of people that tag me and say, "Yo, man, how much you charge to promote? I had to tell some guy, he hit me last week. He said, yo, man, how much you charge to promote? I said, man, I don't charge people to promote on my page. Right. I said, that ain't my thing. I said, if I think it's beneficial to you and the public, I got it. I don't promote bullshit on my page. Exactly. You know what I mean? But if it's a good business, so I said, what kind of business? I DM'd them back, what kind of business you got? And when I thought about it, I clicked on his page and I looked. Youngin had the dump truck business. I snapshot a picture off his page and I posted it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get some money. I had a girl call me. This is a true story. She hit me in my DM. And she was like, you know, she looking to rent a room. It's her and her kids, yada, yada, yada. She owned this cleaning company, right? Okay. And I said, all right, sis. She like, can you let some people know in case they need some stuff clean, yada, yada, yada. I said, cool. So I take a look at her page or whatever. And I say, you got free estimates on here. I said, they're going to judge you. Right. I said, they're going to look at you as when you saying it's free. I said, they're going to judge you. They're going to profile you. And they're not going to want that kind of person coming to their home. No, I said, take free off. Right. She just got one of the biggest contracts, bro. I mean, listen, we went from talking about renting a room to I don't know what type of home she ready to buy. You know what I'm saying? But it could be something minute as that you can tweak for a person and help a person get to the next level. I think that's where my strong point always been. You know what I mean? Like anybody you see with me or I bring them with me, like, you know, like I put people in position to win. You know what I mean? I let people grow. I let people use my platform. If I think you got a solid business, I'm gonna send everybody to you. Right. You ain't got no agreement. People might be thinking, yo, you know how many people I put on money that people think that we got some type of agreement. So if something don't go right, you know they on my line.
They calling you.
I'd be like, yo, listen, let me tell you this right now. That person ain't never bought me a hot dog, a sandwich, a pack of seeds, water. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's how I be with it. Like when it come to us, you know what I mean? I want to see everybody win. Of course. You know what I'm saying? I want to see everybody win.
That's the motto. One for yourself, what you want for your brother.
You know what I mean? Come on with it, nigga. The wife always spying on us, ain't she?
Hey, man.
Come on down here, nigga. We were just about to start talking bad about you.
They always around.
What's up?
What done happened, the wives done sent out the email.
Yeah.
In the air.
Yeah.
Because mine already texted me.
You know what, too? You know what, too? The black family is back together.
Of course it is.
You know what I mean? The black family is really coming back together. You got the wife, you got the husband, you got the children, you know, people. That COVID, I'm gonna tell you a true story. So I got an older daughter. My older daughter is, what y'all need, 21? She grown now, I guess. Yeah, she grown. 21, right? She been grown since she was 12. But we gonna give her 21. So she's 21 and my youngest daughter is 10. And, you know, so much of a age difference, gap.
I got one too.
My oldest daughter move and shake a lot. She all over the place. She got a baby. Right. So, you know, her relationship and my daughter relationship wasn't that. They in the same house, but I don't think my older daughter understood the level of attention that my younger daughter was trying to demand from her. Right. So, you know, of course, I'm in there with her. Is dad this, dad that? I might come off the road, you know what I mean? Like I'm on tour like a rock star after 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Right. And she want to play cards. Or she want to go to the playground. See, my daughter don't care that I've been on the road. I work 18 hours. It's her time.
Get your sneakers and let's roll.
It's her time, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So we would play cards, we would do everything. And then the COVID hit.
Now you home playing cards every day.
By my goddamn self, though.
What?
Because now her and my daughter
they out.
Done bonded. Because they in the house all day.
Right.
My older daughter can't run the streets now. So she in the house. My younger daughter already been in the house. Right. So now it's like, well, y'all like, oh, Dad, we was in Yanni room playing cards. Me, such. Well, goddamn, baby.
Well, see, I'm the same.
You forgot to deal me out.
I'm home. The business, you know, it's going. Yeah. But since the COVID, things kind of slowed down a little bit. So I'm in the house, me and my wife looking at each other like this. Yeah. 24 hours a day. I don't want to do nothing. So then she hits me with the backgammon game. Let's play backgammon. Yeah. I don't want to play.
That's that South Philly thing.
Come on, let's play backgammon.
Backgammon is the South Philly thing. You know that, right?
It's SP thing. I'm like, look, I don't want to play because you like to cheat.
Yeah.
Well, she like to cheat.
She like to cheat.
So guess what? We start playing, and I smokes her all the time. Yeah. And she be mad and want to quit.
Yeah, nah. During the COVID, we was cool during the COVID.
And we playing the Simon game. But I'm going to tell you something. Since the families are back, maybe I'm just old school about this. If you ever walk into a black family's home, right? You know the one thing is missing?
What is it?
That picture on the wall with the entire family.
It is. My wife was just saying that we all need to take a family picture.
That's the one thing.
I don't think they make a frame that big though.
Oh yeah.
All them kids we got.
Yeah, you can get it done. Okay. But that's the one thing I've seen that's missing in a lot of black homes.
Yeah.
You You know what I mean? The families are back together now.
Yep.
You know, it used to be a time that light came on, your mom stuck her head out the door. You know, it's time
Yeah.
to come home. Everybody
Yeah,
had to
no
eat.
doubt, no doubt, no
You know
doubt.
what I mean? And I think now the COVID kind of put everybody back in
It
place
is.
to
It
do these
reset.
things. Right.
The COVID reset. You know what I mean? For
Right.
whatever reason, whatever happened in this country, it definitely hit the reset button. You know what I mean? Like me and my wife kind of close. We work together. We spend all the time together. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all are.
But when the COVID hit, we was chilling. We just chilled. We chilled. We did us. You know what I mean?
I will say
I put
this.
Nikki in the headlock probably half a dozen times more than I would
you can't
normally
do that,
do.
man. You can't do that because Nikki, I'm gonna tell you something. You probably don't even know this. It took me 9 months to reconnect, man.
Yeah.
You know who made the connect the dots?
Who?
Nikki did.
Yeah.
I was in her inbox. Sis, this brick. And finally she hit me back because I couldn't catch you.
Yeah.
You was moving and shaking and moving.
Yeah.
You know when you got you know when you got your team around like
It was a lot. It was a lot of confusion going around
yeah,
back
they didn't
then.
know me. And
Yeah.
it's like when I come through to tell somebody
The level of importance wasn't there.
and it was like, come on, bro, we hear this all the time from people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people go through that now. Somebody called me like, yo, I called your office and I got your assistant or I got your secretary or I got the receptionist and I told them I was family.
Right.
And they was like, yeah, everybody's his family.
Right. So then once
But it was really my folks.
right, and once we connected and solidified, and it's like, oh, he really is family. But I understand it though, and I get it.
Yeah.
But I shout out to Miss Nikki. I appreciate everything because she put it all together.
Yeah.
And put us back where
Yeah,
everything's supposed
it's
to
working,
be,
man.
you know?
I think you know, they always say you don't appreciate things till it's gone, and it was so many people trying to jockey for position at that time around me.
Right.
You know, far as from even what y'all was doing, and it was like, damn. But then you know, when you sit back and you just really just analyzing everything, you see, you start to put the correct pieces in place. You know what I'm saying? And when I look at our body of work, it's still continuing, even though I haven't seen you in those 7 months, 8 months, or whatever. Our bodies of work was still continuing. So I'm like, damn, it's time to take it to the next level. Like for this to be my first podcast, you know how many people I know got podcasts? You think I've been on any of their podcasts?
Wow.
I love them.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I love them. You know what I mean? People I help put in motion, and I mean I know people that listen. I got on Instagram just asked some of my friends to help me set my own podcast up. You think anybody helped me set my own podcast up?
Wow.
You think? No, I mean I ain't mad. It's okay. You know,
We love y'all though.
But
We
you know
love
what?
y'all.
But you know what? I'm gonna keep it all AG with you though. You know what I respect about myself? I get all my shit out the mud.
But I'm gonna tell you what happened. What probably happened was when you reached out and said that, it's a saying out there, what do you give a man that has everything?
That's what I said too. I said
So people probably said, man, G playing.
yeah.
Like,
I could have went to. I got some of my friends that's really doing some podcast stuff, and I
Right,
could
of course, yeah,
I
we
could have
know.
went to them.
Oh, yeah, you
I
coulda.
could. I didn't go to them, but
Right.
it's regular people that sitting around and they got this equipment and this and that, and I'm like, yo, and I realized that, man, like everybody, you know, don't want to see for you what you want to see for them. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have went directly to some of my. I think that it's so many people on a small level that I help that just could have said, gee, we got a little joint over here, come over here. Like it took for the boys from up New York to call me. You know what I mean? EYL boys. I went on there, I murked their podcast. You know, I gave it up. You know what I mean? I gave up information that people charge $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. They don't even get that information. I gave it to them. Raw. Midnight, 1 a.m. You know what I'm saying? So when I first got it.
But you know we could have done that.
I listen, I know. That's why we're here. That's why we're here.
I
know that's why we're here. So I just wanted to say that, you know, like, and I don't harbor no bad feelings.
Of course
you know what I'm saying? Because
Of course not.
I'm gonna keep doing me. I'm gonna make sure if still if there's anything I can do for them, I'm gonna do it because that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? But
that's because you're not a square.
No, at all. And that's because I want to see everybody. No, that's because I'm not intimidated by anyone.
Of course.
I don't care. I'm not competing.
It ain't in our bloodline.
Listen.
Our DNA.
I was a winner. I was a winner the day I was put into this earth.
There you go.
So it's nothing nobody can do to make me a loser.
Shout out to Uncle Rodney.
You know,
R.I.P. Uncle Rodney.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out
Uncle
to family.
Halim.
Shout out to family. So I just wanted to say that, you know, with us, I watched for so many years people who could have put other people in position and hold them down.
We was just having that conversation a couple
Real
days
rap.
ago. Me and my brother. And
I vowed not to never be that guy. I vowed not to never be that guy.
Thing.
It is.
We were just talking about.
When I travel the globe, that's not just a Philly thing. That's a cultural thing. But I'm gonna tell you why. You know what happened? We have adopted racism. I want you to understand this. from slave days, we was taught to hate each other.
Of
So
course.
other cultures hate us. Other ethnic groups hate us. And we was taught to hate each other.
You hate each other.
You know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. I can sit here and me and you can make $1 million today, right? Split it, and you can turn around and blow my brains out because you want that other nickel. Like
That's
this
crazy.
this is what we go through.
That's Cain and Abel.
Yeah, but hey,
from the beginning of time.
Listen, and one thing about history, it always repeats itself.
Yes, it does.
You know what I'm saying? So I've been through so much of that stuff, and I vowed that once I got on even when I did the Black Enterprise, right? I said it in there. I was like, man, I said I probably will never be a billionaire because before I become a billionaire, I'm gonna make sure everybody around me is millionaires.
You
understand what I'm saying?
But that cuts out the backbiting. That makes sure everybody eats.
Plus, it makes you run longer.
Of course.
You understand? Like I watch a lot of people now, and I know they reach their peak.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they reach their peak. They reach their paramount. You know what I mean? That's it for them.
The ceiling
So
ain't going no further.
I'm gonna clap it up for you. Yay, clap it up for you. You know what I'm saying? Because your 15 minutes of fame could actually turn into an hour and a half if you know how to work the crowd.
Of course.
You understand what I'm saying? But when you don't know how to work the crowd, then you on, you off, and that's it. Who's the next act?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Get bored with you. They be like, oh, man, we done seen this story before. We heard this already. You ain't got nothing else?
Yeah, you said that 50 minutes. Now what? What we doing?
Right. What's next?
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Let's I'm just grateful for the fact that I'm here right now. You know what I mean? I'm grateful for the fact that I'm here right now. That that we finally getting it together. This little introductory Rolling with Big Business podcast. Maybe I had some my special guests on. Start having some guests on.
The special guest list is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I already know it.
Yeah.
I already know it.
And I just want to talk about a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk about. So how your wife?
She's good, man. She's a great lady. She's good right now.
She good.
She gonna get better.
She getting better.
She gonna get better. You know, she ain't used to me being home like this because I ain't usually home like
She
this.
tired of you.
I'm usually gone.
You taking that CMOS?
Yeah, of course.
You got to take that CMOS. You know,
of course.
You know, women been taking the CMOS,
and
right?
Look, you know what's so crazy? She don't like you already.
Already.
Yeah.
Already.
Because I've already laid out the game plan on how we gonna move and what we gonna do.
And we can't be around.
She was like, well, what about me? I said, well, babe, this is business.
We got to incorporate her. That's what
business.
I did with Nikki.
But
Nikki, my partner. So wherever I go, if she can't make it, she know how I go.
Well, see, she know everything we doing, but when I told her, yeah, we got to pack a bag, we might have to go to Cleveland. Well, how long you gonna be there? Well, how you getting there? I said,
we'll figure it out.
Look, wait a minute. We gonna fly.
We gonna
Who
commute.
paying for the ticket? I said,
we ain't got no tickets.
I said, no, it ain't no tickets.
No, we gonna commute.
So she had to go on the page and look, and she was like, oh, no.
Well, no, you're not.
What about me? I said, babe.
Oh, no,
relax.
you're not.
I got you, babe. I got you.
We got you, sis. We got you.
Be good, but I know there's room in organization for wifey because wifey, she licensed with that firearm, so that's what she carried them Jones.
Oh yeah, well, we need her.
Nikki security, I don't know,
Yeah, Nikki,
lady millionaires,
lady millionaire security.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Top flight security.
There we go.
You know what I mean.
Next endeavor.
I have a good time with my wife, working with her. I mean, the only part about it is when work gets super stressful, like if she having a stressful work day or period, like I gotta watch her be stressed out. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then I gotta figure out a way. I'm like, let me make sure this get right. Let me stop doing what I'm doing and come over here and let me do this and let me do that. You know what I mean? Other than that, it's dope.
I salute you for that because see, I couldn't do that. You know why?
Why?
The South Philly is in both of us.
Right.
And your wife got her business.
Right.
And it's connected with your business.
Right.
If me and my wife was like that, the first time she had an issue with any of the employment,
right,
I probably have to jump out my character.
Right.
Because that's my wife. My manhood would step out first before my business would. And I know it's wrong, but that's why I couldn't do it.
Right.
I have to let my wife go over here and do her business over here, and then I'll do mine over there.
Right. But I think with us, it's just a certain level of respect. I think for the most part, like, me and Nikki come from North Philly. We come from the same neighborhood. You know what I mean? Even though she act like she from up top somewhere, suburbs somewhere. She not. She from North Philly. I'm from 29th and Jefferson. I'm from 29th, but right there, 29th and Jefferson. She from 29th and Cecil B. Moore, used to be Columbia Avenue.
Right.
So, we all come from, the worst. You know what I mean?
But if she in a meeting and you hear her voice raise a few octanes, you going to stop what you're doing and come down and be like, hey, you good?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to ask her who she
talking
to.
I couldn't do that because
I let her have them. My wife don't get like that. She don't really get like that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I could probably count on one hand how many times I heard her really raise her voice. She more of a she'll be angry, but she more of a calmer person. You know what I mean? She know because she know in her mind. See, Nikki mastered the art of this, just like I did. We know one. I know one thing in my mind. I'm gonna be talking to you for 3 minutes, and then that's it. Go ahead and get yours off. You're never gonna talk to me again. I have nothing to do with you. I'm not arguing with you. Yeah, okay, all right. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gone.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So, you know, I don't want to raise my blood pressure. I never forget my pop was in the hospital before he passed, and the nurse was taking his blood pressure. And I'm playing around with it. Take mine too while you're at it.
Right.
Man, she took my blood pressure and told me if she let me leave the hospital, she could lose her job.
Oh, yeah.
That's how high my blood pressure was, way worse than my pop's. And you talking about a man that's dying. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, what? And after that, I ain't gonna lie. After that, no lie. I'm a disciplined dude. I go hard. That was it for me. I don't argue with people no more. Yeah. I really don't. Like, for this to be a strenuous job, I very rarely, or you gotta really be somebody getting on my nerves for me to argue with you. Because plus what I know is like I think once I realize my value and my worth, there's no reason for me to argue with you. When I'm done with you, one of us gonna take a loss.
I know the feeling.
One of us gonna take a loss. That's who I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So no matter what, that's how I feel. If you not that kind of a friend, or you don't bring that kind of drive to somebody else's life, then you just, in a way, you expendable. You know what I mean? Like I know that if I pour into you, I know when I remove myself from that, one of us is gonna feel it.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? One of us is gonna feel it. So, you know what I mean? I know when I pour, I pour life into the street. So if I pour life into my community, like what I did for my community, you know what I mean? I sit around, I ain't gonna lie, for the first time I'm coming down, I'm driving, right? I'm coming down 29th Street, and I ride past the community center. So I see my name up there. I ain't really think nothing of it. I make the left. I come down the street. I see Spurgo store. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Young Boy Spurgo.
Shout out to Trey Ball.
That's my man. South Philly.
And his mom.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Good people.
His mom is super dope. You know what I mean? So I swing around the block, and I'm laughing. I'm in the car all by myself. But I ain't even tell my wife this. I'm laughing. I'm saying, yo, I really did some shit.
Oh, you did?
You know what I'm saying? I really did some shit. You know what I mean? And, you know, I really showed people that it's really a different way. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Like, you know, you're going to take the good with the bad part of this shit, but I really changed the demographic of thousands of people's mindset. I changed their lives. I saved. Yeah. I saved. I not only changed lives, I saved lives.
See, I got a motto with all that. It's basically like, I say this to my brother sometimes when things go a little sideways and we're not a little happy with it. Everybody can't go to the prom.
Listen, man.
You might get an invitation, but everybody can't go.
Nah. Everybody ain't gonna make it.
That's right. And guess what?
I had that meeting.
You will need me before I need you after them 3 minutes.
If you know who you are. If you bring something serious, let me tell you something. If anybody out there watching or listening to this podcast, if you in a relationship with somebody, not boyfriend, girlfriend, any kind of business, you family to someone, if you whatever it is, if when you leave or part from that person, they don't miss nothing or feel an emptiness, then you wasn't who you thought you was to that person.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it is people that came in my life that may not be in my life no more. Right. That I may feel it. You know what I mean? Because that's like my mother, like my pops. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like when you get that, you know what I mean? But everybody in your life don't pour into your life. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody that's rolling with you ain't riding with you.
Of course not.
You understand what I'm saying? And people need to understand that. Like, it don't matter. I done seen it happen 1,000 times. I used to always tell my team, look around. Everybody ain't going to be here. And that's the truth.
I've heard you say that. I've heard you say that a few times in a few meetings on camera.
Yeah. Everybody not going to be here. Everybody not going to make it. Things change. Money changes people. Me and you broke at the same time, right? Yeah. We broke. We both got ambition. We got to get this money.
Of course.
Right? I got money. Guess what? We still riding. You my man.
Right.
We both get some money. Things change.
Things change.
Well, I think I should be doing this. Nah. I'm going to go over here and do that. Now, nobody's on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you come from the bottom. When you come from the bottom because all you know is hustle. I'll never forget when I used to be in the streets. It was Christmas time. Me and my homie, we running, right? Make a few dollars, right? I'm about to go home. My family, he about to go home. His family, it's like the 23rd. You know, hustlers hustle up until Christmas Eve,
Christmas
like
Eve,
1 a.m.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then we coming on, but we don't start Christmas shopping until the 23rd.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the 23rd, he got his, I got mine. He said, he looked at me, he said, how much you got? He said, because you might as well just take this and this and that. And I laughed. And I never mentioned it to him until maybe 15 years later. We had a conversation a little while ago. And it was me and him and another person. I was telling them this story about being a hustler. Right. The hustler always need every dollar. A true hustler, they can make theirs, but they coming for that last dollar.
That last dollar.
You understand what I'm saying? And my homie never knew that I even felt this way, but I was telling somebody a story about me and him, and I was like, this nigga was trying to get even my last
dollar.
I had to generate us some money. He said, so he looked at me and just bust out laughing. He like, you a crazy bro. I said, but he said, no, you ain't lying though, bro. Yeah. He said, I had money, you had money. I was like, gee, what you going to do? You might as well, you know what I mean? I said, bro, I'm taking this money home. We done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's crazy, man, coming from where we come from. You know, like, people don't understand. When even with the pandemic and they were saying how the country, oh man, they gonna be better go get them guns. They gonna be breaking in houses and all this shit. Guess what? Guess what I told them? We've been taught how to survive all our life. Yeah. This ain't nothing. We never had nothing.
This ain't nothing.
We didn't have nothing to begin with. So when the pandemic hit, it was a gain for us.
Yeah.
It wasn't a loss. It wasn't, listen, for people that come from what we come from, when a pandemic hit, other than our loved ones getting sick, it was a total gain.
Yeah.
The whole
getting sick and dying thing was new, the way this pandemic hit. But as far as the pandemic, it just reminded me of back in the day when you had to line up and get the food stamps and everything else. And
who ain't go to the store with a book of food stamps?
You know what I'm saying?
And you got to show the book.
Yeah. Go to the park on your day that you're supposed to go down there and get the cheese and the butter. And
who ain't used to make grilled cheeses with the block cheese?
Right.
See, let me tell you something. When I start doing those houses and I start putting the marble in them and the granite, and they say, why you going to put that in there in them neighborhoods? They going to tear it up. They didn't realize that the people that they were talking about, I was one of them.
You was one of them.
They don't realize that, though.
Right.
Like right now to this day, when I hear, because a lot of people that come from nothing that get money, let new people, you know, persuade them to get away from the people. Like, this is the worst shit that I hate. And I'm really gonna start addressing the shit because I'm tired of hearing it. When somebody make it and somebody else said, you don't owe them shit. You do.
Yeah.
Because you done slept on this man's couch.
Yeah, you was one of them.
You done rode in this man's car.
Right.
His mother cooked you dinner when your mother was nowhere to be found.
Right.
Now you make it to that level and they're needy. They need things.
And you don't want to
help. You don't owe them nothing.
Right.
People ask me all the time. Listen, I got celebrities and famous people ask me like, yo, bro, why you be in the hood like that? You be in No, let me get this straight. Should I move out my hood and go live around some motherfuckers that I don't know?
It's a safer place for you.
That don't want me around them in the first place?
Right.
So if I get the screaming in the motherfucking house, or my wife my prime example, if my wife get a flat tire in our neighborhood in Florida, she got to call AAA and sit by the car and wait for the car.
Somebody to come.
If my wife get a flat tire in the neighborhood, listen, somebody might give her their car.
Right.
Nick, you all right? Oh, we got you.
Right.
Yo,
exactly.
hey, yo, my man wife down here. Yo, G wife down here. Yo, like, people don't understand, man. You know, we protect our own. You understand what I'm saying?
Got to.
We protect our own, and it's like what happens is when you get money, you become fearful of the people around you. So now you want to move away.
They get scary, yeah.
You get paranoid. You want to move away, right? But the thing is, if you do right by your people, they're going to protect you. Now, I ain't saying doing right by shouting a nigga out.
Of course.
I'm talking about, no, like, you know your man mom lights just got cut off, right?
Yeah, man.
You know he in jail, right? You know his little brother out here in the streets. Like, give the little brother a job. Help mom get the lights on and send your man something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That, listen, even if it was $375, it goes so far.
Of course.
People don't understand. People just don't understand, man. Like, You take care of people, man. People will take care of you. That's true. You know, we hear so much negative stuff. You know, man, you better get out of there, man. You don't want to be around, man. I ain't messing with them niggas. Them niggas, this, that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it'd be crazy.
Because that's them squares. If you a square, then that's what's gonna happen. But
if you don't owe nobody nothing,
guy
though,
in the neighborhood. If
I
you've
ain't
always
saying,
been a good
I
guy
ain't
in the
saying,
neighborhood.
I ain't saying haters ain't lurking at all times.
Of course.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that's not a possibility. But what I'm saying is the same way they'll catch you in this spot. If they really want you, they can catch you in that spot.
Of course.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But like my thing is, man, listen. I feel like if you ever get too big for the little people, then you will always be too little for the big people.
Of course. Because you know the same people that you meet going up will be the same people you meet coming down.
Exactly.
And you always got to be careful who toes you step on, because it may be connected to the ass you got kissed tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the truth.
So I live life like that. I treat everybody the way I want to be treated.
That's the truth.
You know what I mean? And I can go anywhere in this country, and I'm good in any hood.
That's the truth.
Because people generally rock with me just like they generally rock with you. You know what I'm saying? But listen, we rolling with big business. Be right back in a second.
Yeah, we be back, y'all. Stay tuned. Stay locked in, because if you blink, you miss it.
It.